Good morning to every one of you, and thanks for joining our second weekly webinar organized by Global HR Community. And the objective of this webinar is to really socialize with you various initiatives GHRC is doing and ensure that all of us are aligned on that and all of us get benefit out of it. And the format of webinar, what Ramesh has designed, it's a 60 minutes, 90 minutes webinar followed by a 1 or 2 days in person or a combination. Some people can dial in training sessions on the various concepts. So last week, Ramesh has done a wonderful job on HR analytics. Now we are planning to do 2 days workshop or a certification program. Then today I'm doing it on Discover Your Purpose. Again, it is not between Ramesh, Nathan, and myself. We expect many of you come with your own creative sessions and please help us to launch every week one and followed by a training program. So today I would like to do two things. One is give a little more clarity and introduction to global HR community platform and initiatives, then followed by deep dive into purpose. So let me start with the first slide. If you really look at is why communities are getting importance today. I'm a big believer of community. In fact, one of my strong point or a purpose is how do I build a community and give it back to the community. So all of us build ourselves as leaders over many decades. We had a great opportunity to build teams in organization where we worked. We had a great opportunity to build functions, HR, finance, or whatever the functions we built it. We had a great opportunity to build organizations. I know some of you worked in CXO as a CXO, built organization globally or regionally. But rarely you get an opportunity to build a community. That's the reason Ramesh, Nathan, and myself come together and shared our collective almost 120 years of experience in industry. Say that why can't we build a community? And there are many community available today. I don't want to compare with them, but we thought a community which is unique. How can we build it together? Then we realized, oh, three people cannot build a community. That's a saying in English. It takes a community to build a community, isn't it? So if we want to build a community, we want a community of people. That's the reason each one of you, as a member of GHRC, we are going to build a community for the community, by the community. So that's the powerful platform we are building. Ramesh as a CEO, Nathan as a chairman, me as a solution architect for this. We are only a facilitator or orchestrator. Like Nathan mentioned, the inauguration, we are gardeners. We want many, many gardeners with us, many, many plants, many, many flowers. We need to grow in this. So Peter Diamandis, we spoke about it a little early, is an author on exponential organization. And he says in tomorrow's organization will be all of community of employees, community of customers, community of vendors, and community of consumers. So what GHRC is planning to do, build a public community like we have today. Also use this platform to help organizations to build their own ring-fenced private community. As we talk, we have signed with the two companies. One is Britannia and Machani Group. They want to white label GHRC platform as a private community. So we are so excited to build community, and we have created a kind of a concept, which please give us feedback and your experience. In order to build a GHRC community or any community platform required three components, as you see in the slide. One is an AI-enabled platform we are building. The version 1, what you see, which is launched today, is in WordPress. It's a great platform, but we are also exploring, should we build a digital AI and gamified platform so that we can use this community platform for many other communities. They can use it. And then second one is content. A community platform requires a lot of content so that people can come and learn, grow, and contribute back to the content. So we are very lucky to get our first partner in content, Elite Learning. They have huge number of videos, articles, and everything. which enrich the content of the community. Then another important thing is we need to create content by the community. And you have seen what Ramesh has done in HR analytics. And today I have done some work on purpose. I'll talk about my enthusiasm and expertise on purpose. And we are also published almost 10 white papers, one in purpose. How do you build your life and career portfolio? How do you build a sponsorship for women leaders, equity sponsorship? Then how do you build boundaryless organization? So we are writing a lot of white paper with a lot of empirical evidence and everything. And we are also hiring 25 PhD students in management, including HR, to do research, benchmarking studies to add to the content. So our content need to be very dynamic, relevant to the what organizations are looking, relevant to the user journey of our members and personas of the members. And content should have video, audio, research, analytics, a lot of things we are building it. Then at the end, whom we are serving through our platform on content is our customers, all of you, and our clients, like two examples I said, B2, in B2B, like Britannia and Machani. So this triangulation is all about our community platform. And since all of us come from HR, we thought, let us test this community platform with HR and people managers. I'm very confident we can take it beyond these functions into many, many communities we can onboard in this platform. So when you triangulate AI-enabled platform, content and customer and client, three things we need to constantly focus on. The partnership, the AI platform we are building and the content we are building, we don't want to do it alone. We want to partner with many of you. Some of you are running an organization, so we want to partner with you. For example, we already partnered with Amazing Workplace for all employee engagement, happiness, culture surveys, leadership surveys. They have an AI-enabled platform. We already partnered with Nandan Bhatia, who is sitting here in the call. He's very enthusiastic about what do you call it as healthy workplaces. Nandan, you should do a conference maybe one of these days talking about experience
sure,
on.
sure,
Yeah.
Sri.
And they certify healthy organizations or healthy work environment.
Yeah.
And it's called Arogya is Nandan's company. Then we have partnered with another people supply chain management platform company called Prism Force. Like this many, again, don't feel bad if you're not called any one of your company's name. Already we empaneled you. So we want this partners coming with us and creating content and using their platform and interface with this GHRC. Then the content what we are creating should be relevant to each member. And we want constant feedback from you. Is content useful to you? What kind of things we want to do it with you? Then where AI platform we are building it, there will be a mobile version later on. You need to have user experience. UI should be very good so that you find it easy to use it, easy to navigate it, rich in content, excellent AI-enabled personalization, and customer grade experience, everything you want to give it. So if you ask me, although we called global HR community, GHRC is a community platform with the content and large number of clients in B2B and B2C and hybrid enabled by an AI. So that's our vision. So please, I always tell Ramesh and Nathan and myself discuss the one slide which we need to constantly focus on this slide and understand how well we are doing in platform content, how well our customers, our community are happy with us. And again, this is for the community, by the community. I want you to come forward and create content, training modules, ideas, a lot of things we can do it together. So I'm super excited with this framework. Then this framework, the platform and the content will be AI enabled. We'll have these functionality. Again, everything may not be live immediately, but we have putting a multi-generation project plan, starting with the profile. Profile is today available in our platform. But Ramesh, Nathan, and myself always discuss, can we create this profile more interesting, where we'll capture skills, their purpose, their passion, their life portfolio, what they want to do in next 10 years in life, can we, and their family details, can we capture this profile? And using GHRC, we help our members to create signature profile. And like our signature, nobody can copy it. Each one of us have a unique signature. Similarly, each one of us should have unique profile, which is high impactful, which is unique to us, which we nurtured through our own learning experience, giving back, passion, purpose. So profile is one thing. Both Ramesh and myself returned a small white paper or article last week. How do you build a impactful profile? Ramesh has written, I have written an article on how do you create a signature profile. And we are going to ensure that all the functionality in the article is captured here, enabled with the AI, which will able to really enhance your profile working with the GHRC. Then purpose, that's what I'm going to talk today. So I'll skip that. Then we have career and life portfolio. I'm going to do another session on how do you build life and career portfolio, but I'll touch on that today a little bit. Happiness and wellness, we are partnering with the AWP and Nandan Bhatia's organization, Arogya, and a couple of others. So we come back with a very rich component of happiness and wellness. Career center, we are personally working on how do you do career assessment, development centers, research framework on career development, and career center and job portal. How do you link it? As we talk, I'm working on two CHRO roles in India through our customers, and we are doing search for them through our Visara Human Capital Consulting. Now we'll be posting all these jobs in this portal. So any one of you are interested, then many of you joined this community. You personally met Nathan, Ramesh, and me, asking, hey, my aspiration to become a CHRO, because Nathan, Ramesh, and myself were CHROs, so we know how to get there. What are the challenges? How can we go beyond that? I had an opportunity to run businesses. How can you do that? Then how do you create groups, learnings, and everything? So as I mentioned, profile, each one we have created a functional description. Maybe I will send it to you guys at some point of time in a PDF. Give me feedback. Are you happy? Anything missing here, functionality, or any other things we need to add it? Then purpose we talked today. Then learning. We have today 80 million curated content in our GHR site through Elite. We have 1,800 skills. We can download it and do training. Can you go on mute if you're not talking, please?
I'll put on mute. Everybody.
Yeah, no issue. Then we are talking about, we have close to 150K.
Hey, Sreekanth, unmute.
So can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So our learning content is rich, and good news is we are going to add learning content every week, like workforce analytics. Today, I'm going to add purpose content into the site after the workshop is over. Then we are getting badges, hackathon, projects, giving back to the community. So interest of time, every week, Ramesh and myself and Nathan will come back to you and update you. We are progress we are making on this functionality, use cases, success profiles, and we want to showcase heroes and heroines within our community, provide community with a greater growth opportunity. All these things are super excited with the functions. So that's what I want to share it to you as an introduction to GHRC. And we are creating a user journey map. You may join the GHRC as a college graduate. We expect you to stay with us till your lifetime. You joined as an individual contributor, aspiring to become a people manager. We expect you to be with us till you achieve your career and life goal. You may be an academician or a student or a practicing HR manager or a people manager or a business manager or a vendor or a technology service provider. We want to get all of you into our user journey and create a community which is rich and vibrant. Then we have created a lot of personas and user journey. This is one of the persona, people manager, who are frontline HR people or frontline people managers. What are their characteristics, what goals, challenges, and how do you GHRC cater to their unique needs as this persona? So these are things we are doing it in GHRC. I thought it's a good to summarize 15 minutes our journey in last 2 months. Super excited with the encouragement and partnership with each one of you. Please, please, it is not Ramesh or Nathan and my company. It's your company. And we can do a lot together, giving back to community as we form the community and create this community. So this is our purpose, this is our passion. With that, let me get into today's topic called purposeful organization. So those who have any questions, please put in chat. Ramesh will try to address that, or he will direct to me. Then at the end, if anything unanswered, I'll open up, then we can go through it. So we have 30 members. Thanks for, and try to stay till end. The content on purpose is well researched. I had a chance to reflect on my own purpose when I worked for Toyota in 1995. And Toyota have a concept called 5 whys. If you, I go to my boss at that time, Arisno Venusan, we call him. If you go with anything you want to do it in HR or business, he will ask 5 times why. Sometime you get the answer in this first why. Sometime you have to go through all the why. So similarly, when I worked with the Britannia, Vinita Bali always used to ask me why you want to do this. And he also asked questions like, what do you feel about it? What do you think about it? So when she asked what you think about it, I talk what I feel about it. He said, no, I'm not asking what you're feeling. Think means data, rational behind it. When she asked what you feel about it, I used to give data. No, I'm not talking. I want your gut feel. If I do this, what employees will feel. Think is different. So I got an early part of my career. I had a chance to work with very good leaders who given me a lot of clarity on why you should do what you do, why you should do what you do. So then when I joined EY 5 years back, EY is a purposeful organization. EY's corporate purpose is building better working world. So I fine-tuned my concept on purpose. I've done a lot of workshop within EY and our customers. And when we created GHRC, Nath and Ramesh and myself are very particular. GHRC will be a platform where our community members get clarity on purpose. We need to help them to realize their purpose being a member of our community. So today I can proudly say the content what I'm presenting is one of the best content in the world, well researched, using various research on Harvard, books on this topic, including Simon Sinek. I attended personally Simon Sinek's workshop in US. So we are put together. So what is expected out of this next 1 hour workshop? Then followed by we are doing a 1 day training program, certification program. Then later on we are going to do 2 days, train the trainer and purpose coaches. We want to certify purpose coaches and coaches who can build career portfolios. So if you really look at what you expect from this webinar is clarity of purpose, why purpose is important. And you may start, some of you already have purpose, please share with me. I will share my purpose today. Or start thinking about how do I get my purpose right? Then actionable strategies to align your everyday action with your larger purpose. Once you get clarity of purpose, everyday actions you do should be aligned with that to make it more meaningful and impactful. Then we form meaningful connections within GHRC community who share a commitment to purposeful living. So once you define your purpose, once you identify everyday action, work or personal life around your purpose, the GHRC community will give you a platform to connect with the people with a similar purpose, similar passion. And GHRC will help you to realize your personal purpose as well as organizational purpose if you are representing an organization. So that's what we are going to learn today. So Ramesh, caution me if I'm going very fast. Okay, and also please help me to see any chat coming. Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah. Okay. So let's do a small exercise. If you can unmute it, Ramesh. Life's highlight. I want at least 1 or 2 people share. Reflect on a moment in your life where you felt immensely proud, happy, and fulfilled. Can anybody share a moment in life which you felt immensely happy and proud and feel fulfilled?
When my son was born.
Who is that? Sorry, if you can introduce
Gopal.
Gopal.
Gopal. Thanks, Gopal.
I
When your
can
son
share,
was,
Yeah.
Debeshi.
Debashish, yeah.
Yeah. So when I was in school, I met Mother Teresa.
okay,
And yeah, it was Gulf War. I gave her a letter, and the war was over in 3 months. So that moment, that period, I thought that, I was the one who helped ending that war. So it still is etched deep in my heart. So that's a moment.
excellent. So let's take these 2 examples and
Rahul
see.
is there.
Rahul, go ahead, Rahul. Rahul, go ahead.
I'm Dr. Rahul Verma. I'm co-founder of Nano Health. One thing which is etched in my memory is I'll just share. I had a heart attack, at the age of 42, but 2 years after that, I ran the world's highest marathon. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so that
Great.
Yeah.
So Rahul, first of all, welcome. Rahul is one of the vendor empaneled in GHRC as a vendor. Rahul will sit with you and discuss how we can leverage your organizations for better experience our members. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Dr. Rahul or Debashi and Gopal, if you really reflect on this happy moments you shared, or you will start understanding some dimensions of purpose coming for you from that. So one of the things when I do this exercise, I do it. There's a structured way you can define your purpose, but your own life experiences will get you clarity on purpose. But I'll try to interpret all the three and check with you whether it's something related to your purpose. Gopal, and listening to your purpose, for you, family is very important. Now, all of us, family is important, but for you, you feel you get a lot of energy in your family, and one of the dimensions of your purpose is family. Is it right, Gopal?
That's right, Sri.
Yeah. So that's how we define. Then going Debeshi, I don't know whether pronouncing you rightly. Sorry, pardon.
Devashish.
Yeah,
Debashish, yeah.
Devishi. You can
Yeah.
call me Deb,
Debashi.
Yeah, Deb.
Devita, Devishi.
Okay.
all works.
Dave, so your purpose is you like giving back charity, components of charity in your life purpose. Is it true? You can be honest if it's not,
Yes, yeah, that's true. And I have, like, my entire career has been about making impact in a bigger scale. I worked, I worked in making smart cities, so big impact, giving
Excellent,
big to
excellent,
people. So scale is very important for me.
excellent. So Gopal, going back into, do you want to say what is your purpose? Have you able to clarify or able to articulate or document your purpose?
When in my view, it's kind of evolving more
Okay.
as I see, but being able to give back to the community through whatever work that I do,
Mm.
and at least look at the fellow members that I interact with in general, and help them in whatever way I can. That's my purpose. I don't know if it's well constructed as a purpose statement, but that's what I focus on.
Yeah, excellent. So, knowing you, Gopal, I've seen you in action, working with you. I think you get a lot of energy from your family, and one of the meaning of your life is around family. Then, of course, you made a very interesting statement. We'll talk about it later. Purpose for many people is evolving. Some people got it at the very early age. Some people say they're still, I'm not very clear. So this kind of workshops, our aim is to get you little more clarity. We don't declare victory that this workshop will get you your purpose defined, but it will get you closer to your purpose and get a framework to define your purpose. Doctor, your purpose, is it around wellness, health, resilience? Does it connect when you define your purpose? Any of this words I mentioned?
Yeah, so I think the key is that uh, um, nothing is impossible. If you set a goal, then you can achieve it, right? So no challenges, no barriers are big enough for you to stop. If you set your goal, then you can achieve it, right? Of course, a lot of blood and sweat goes into it, but it is, yes, you use the right word. The resilience is key.
Yeah. So great. So if you look at these three examples from my own experience, helping people to define the purpose and live through their life with a purpose, this purpose statements or purpose experience give you immense joy, clarity, you are proud and you feel fulfilled in life. That's an important of purpose. So that's what we are going to define today. How can we collectively help each other to define your purpose, then fuel with a passion, give platforms like GHRC to realize your purpose. And we cannot do it alone. We want partners. How do you identify right partners who can fulfill your purpose in life? And how do you build everything into your life and career portfolio? I call it as five P's of the purpose journey. So that's what we are going to talk today. I'm very sure if I open up more questions, very interesting perspectives come. When we do a workshop one day, we are going to talk a lot on what drives you, pride, happiness, and fulfillment in life. Is purpose plays a significant role in that? If yes, How do we help each member to define and live the purposeful life? With that, now let me go into the first segment, understanding purpose. So, as all of us know, purpose is your inner compass. It's a North Star for you. It is your reason for being beyond just existing every day. So you want to really give it something back to society. You want to make it your life meaningful. Again, those who are interested, you should read a book called A Leader's Legacy by Paus and Kausner. And many of you know who are in learning field. Paus and Kausner has written a lot of interesting articles and materials for leadership development. This A Leader's Legacy is a 21 chapters book on, and the first chapter is talking about if you are born in the earth, every individual should leave a legacy in the earth before we depart from the earth. That's the first chapter, the importance of leaving legacy. So we can't just live a life. We need to leave a legacy in the planet which we belong to. And purpose will help you to leave a legacy in the planet. It's a North Star. It's a guiding principles for you. And it is deeply personal and evolved from your passion, value, strength, forming the core of your identity. That's what we look at. I've also written a white paper. I don't know, Pratik, we published that, a concept called DNA, distinct, unique, what do you call, skills or abilities of a person is called DNA. So every one of us have a DNA, isn't it? And which is unique, like a signature. Like that, many times I've seen purpose, the intensity of purpose is too personal to an individual. And that guides him, that differentiate that person from his fellow colleagues in the industry. It's a North Star, and it is deep-seated connection to something greater than ourselves. Most I've seen purpose statement, I analyzed it. 99% of purpose statements are what you do it for yourself. It is beyond yourself. What you do it for your family, what you do it for your community, what you do it for others. So it is not for yourself. 99% of purpose statements I've seen, it's how you do it for others. So within that context, let me move into the next one. What is purpose is all about and what it is not. It's very important to know what it is not. A deep-seated motivation guiding our actions and decisions. But it's not simply a goal or a target to achieve. Reflects our own core values, drives meaningful actions. It is not determined by external expectations and societal norms. Nothing to do with that. Because it is you. It comes within. Maybe societal expectation may have influence, but it is not the end of it. Provide a sense of direction and fulfillment. It is not a temporary passion or a short-lived interest, because it's deep-rooted in you. You carry along your life and impact many lives around you. So it is not a temporary passion or a statement of the month. Evolve over time as we grow and gain experience. That's what Gopal, your statement is absolutely right. I could define my purpose at the age of 48. Now I'm 52. So still, I think I got a clarity. Now, lots of action, me leaving UI and starting this with Nathan and Ramesh, all part of my clarity of my purpose. I'll share it with you. So it grows, but GHR's endeavor is, you know, require 30 years to identify a purpose. Can we go into schools? Can we go into colleges? Can we work with young professionals at the very early part of their career, help them to define purpose? And then they have an entire life ahead of them. Not like when you do it at 50, then you left is another 20, 30 years. But think you got it in 30 and you have another 50, 60 years to live with your purpose. It makes a huge impact. One of our aspiration is create a small module of purpose and teach in schools, teach in universities, teach in early career professionals and tell them how to define your. That's what this program is so interesting. Please give it back, your suggestions, feedback. Then I'll give you the entire module. We want more trainers and go and teach the entire world the importance of purpose and how do you define purpose. Can lead to a greater resilience and overall life satisfaction. I shared 2 case studies in LinkedIn this week, and today I'll again reinforce that case study. Both the case studies talks about early career people, very successful people, but they are not happy. Very successful people, they are not satisfied in their career and life. So that's the reason they went searching their purpose. So we have tied up with a company called Amazing Workplaces. There we have happiness index, we measure it. And there, one of the dimensions of happiness index is purpose. So they classify 3 levels. One is, I have a purpose. Second one is, I'm deeply connected with my purpose. Third one is, I started, my North Star is purpose driven. So that's the, they analyze it. It is not a quick fix for happiness or success. Again, go back and you have to live through your purpose. Having a purpose statement sticked in your laptop or in your wall or in your working space and looking at every time, you'll not get happiness. You have to live through it. And like a doctor mentioned, you have your own troubles in life, but this purpose statement or purpose become North Star and you develop resilience to overcome that. So nobody's life is perfect. We have ups and downs, but purpose give clarity when you are in down. When you are in up, it also gives you further energy to go towards your North Star. Then encourages connection with others who share similar values and vision, not isolating or solely self-serving. You cannot do with a purpose is not self-serving. It can be in the early part of your life, but as you become more mature, more go through the journey, it is not self-serving. It has to be, every purpose statement should have a component of beyond yourself. Then only it called purpose. Otherwise, it may be a goal or a task or an activity. So this is what purpose is. Now, let me, in management jargons, we have a lot of confusion on vision, mission, objective, strategy. Now we are including purpose. I thought these 5 things we use everyday life as leaders. Purpose represent the core reasons for an organization's existence or an individual existence. Vision, forward-looking statement outlining organization aspirations or individual aspiration. Values, these are guiding principles and beliefs that shapes the culture behavior. Objectives, concrete, measurable targets set by organization to achieve broader strategic objectives. Strategy, comprehensive plan and action designed to realize organizational objectives. So if I translate into this, I will show you how I got clarity in my life on these 5 things. And whichever organization I worked, I helped the organization to get clarity on these 5 things. Once you have the clarity on 5 things, purpose is why, and objectives is what, and strategy is how, and vision is also part of what he called what, and values is also part of why. So this is how I see this 5 concept. Now, let me pause for a minute. We got a clarity on what is purpose and what it is not. And how do we differentiate this with the common management jargons which we used many years, like strategy, goals, objectives, values, beliefs? What is the difference? I hope you got a good appreciation. Any comments? Anybody want to add anything before going to the next very important session? Are you so far with me? Any quick comments on chat, Ramesh, which I need to address? Or
No, I've been following it up. Nothing at this point of time. People
Okay.
just
Okay, so please, guys, raise your hand or share your perspectives, because I do not want to do a monologue. I want your perspectives, although we have another 1 hour, close to, 45 minutes.
Sri,
Yeah.
Sri, there's a very interesting observation or a comment made by Debeshi. She says, passion changes with time, purpose remains unchanged.
Yeah. Yes and no. I agree with you wholly. When I talk about my own case studies, you will see. I agree with you. One way, what I say agree, because we have life stages, isn't it? Like career stages and life stages, like adolescence or adulthood or middle age or old age. Our passion can change with our energy level in that age and our interest and everything. But a fundamental element of passion doesn't change, but its articulation, its representation may change. For example, for me, my passion when I was childhood was a cricket, but underlying theme is teamwork, achievement. That's where I get energy from. So absolutely you're right. But purpose also, as I mentioned, evolve over a period of, we cannot say it did not change. I have seen it is evolving you become more and more clearer. But the spark which drives your passion and purpose doesn't change. The core doesn't change. The identity doesn't change, but the expression, you find it changing. That's what my experience, Dave. I don't know whether you agree with me or you have any thoughts on that.
That's a beautiful expansion. Yeah, I agree with you.
The core doesn't change, isn't it? That's what our DNA, isn't it? But the expressions may change. Yeah.
I can just think of a metaphor of a tree where, the roots grow, they
Yeah.
grow deeper. It's not the same, the shape or size or, it's changing. It's getting into a different space. And
Yeah.
the different fruits and the flowers that we see at the top, that's
Yeah.
the, outcome of the passion that can also change with seasons, right?
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was
The tree's DNA doesn't change, Okay, excellent. Good analogy. Thank you. Now we need to ask work purpose and personal purpose. So in fact, when I was in EY, whenever I interview a director, we call PPETs, director or a partner. Other levels, I don't, my teams does that. I spend a significant time talking to the candidate about their purpose. So I ask one question, what is your personal purpose? Then some people are very genuine, say, Sri, I never thought about it. I said, absolutely fine. Don't, you need to be very authentic when you talk about this kind of things. People will make it out. Authenticity is very important hallmark of a leader. That's what I always believe in it. Some people are very authentic. They said, I don't know, I never thought. Then we'll get into a conversation. At the end, I said, whether I get a job or not, but this conversation allowed it. I'm going to spend some time on defining my purpose and reflecting. Then I asked a question, think of two circles, concentric circles. One is bigger circle, one is a smaller circle. Which is your bigger circle? Which is smaller circle? 80% of the people say their bigger circle is personal purpose and work purpose is within that. 20% of people, I don't know, maybe their personality, they said work is everything for me. My life or personal purpose is within the work purpose. I said, guys, careful that statement. I'm not telling you may be successful, but you want to be successful in future. Your life should be bigger than work. And the energy, what you get it should be from life, not from work. Michael Christensen, I don't know whether you heard about that name. He died recently in a cancer. He's a professor in Harvard. He has written many beautiful books. One of them is Innovator's Dilemma. Then another book he has written, I forget, a couple of books. Okay, how do you manage your life? Is an excellent article. And there he says that he addresses Harvard students and say that you need to get energy from your life, not from work. If you get energy from work, you'll be jealous, you'll be mean, you always want to compete people with others. And finally, you land in jail or you land in divorce. That article talks about it and shares an interesting statistics. 1 out of every 20 Harvard students got into ethical dilemma or ethical violation. And 1 out of every 15 Harvard students get into divorce because their priorities in life are very difficult or very different. So what the main here is we need to really understand the difference between work purpose and personal purpose, but we cannot isolate it. If I ask you to make a diagram, which I used to do when I do in a person training, show two circles, one big and small, which is work, which is purpose. Then you can show any number of alignment. Maybe you can show a big circle, inside is a small circle, or two big circles doesn't talk to each other. Or like in this, there is an overlap. Overlap can be 20%, 30%, 40%. Then there, people said, my work is my life, or my life is my work. I integrated very well. And I get energy from work, which drives my life, or vice versa, whatever it may be. But each profiling have different meaning in life. That's what I have seen it. And definition of success varies in this profiling. So job roles, organizational goals, and professional achievements define your work purpose, typically confined to the workplace and career objectives, motivating within professional realm, but not encompass broader life and values normally. But the integration happen, you find the right side also coming beautifully, encompasses broader life aspiration that align with one's deepest values and passion. Extend beyond professional life, include personal interest, relationships, community involvement, drives lasting fulfillment, enhance overall well-being. So the synergical potential is what that interception of the circle, enhanced fulfillment and consistency of values, holistic success and broader influence. So you can just go and reflect yourself. We'll do this exercise later when we do one-day workshop. We can profile it, which is bigger circle, which is smaller circle. Is it interlocked? Is it two different circles, not integrated? These kind of things talks about the pain point you are going through today and the gap which you need to fill it, or the success you got it from this. With that, let me move into the next concept is there are a lot of research conducted on purpose. I did publish this in this week. This week when Ramesh asked me to do this session, I did posting every day to talk about this topic in the last 5 days. I shared this research. Individuals with a high sense of purpose are less likely to experience heart attacks, strokes, and require heart surgery and stress in life and medical. And there was a study conducted, longitudinal study conducted by Harvard, almost 90 years. And one of the reasons on longevity, they studied, one of the reasons for longevity is the people who lived long have purpose in life. You know, Ikigai book, many of you have read Ikigai book. And Ikigai book, Ikigai is an island in Japan. And they did a research, author research did a research on people who lived long, healthy and mental fitness. They find purpose as one of the very core component of their longevity. So it is not whether you get diabetes at the age of 45 or not, or cholesterol. Okay, this can be cured, this can be managed because it's part of your DNA. But what defines your longevity is not having diabetes or having diabetes, but more importantly, having a purpose in life. And how do you really live your life with that purpose? Then 85% of purpose-oriented professionals rise in senior and leadership roles during their career. I've seen this in my, because they are inspirational, they know how to drive greater value to the society, and they are very successful in because of their purpose. A higher level of life satisfaction and happiness, people with a purpose, and purpose-driven organization outperformed their peers in the industry. There was a research conducted by top 500 organization, and the difference is 10 times, not 1 time or 2 times. Then according to American Psychological Association, individuals with a clear sense of purpose are better able to handle stress because they are very clear. And they know this shall pass. I know my guiding principle is certain things. So they don't get stressed very fast. And LinkedIn 2020 Global Talent Trends report indicates 75% of candidates want a job where they feel like their work matters to their life and where organizations are purposeful. Today, employees also want to work for purposeful leaders. I've seen in my career, purposeful leaders are talent magnet. They attract people very fast. They retain talent, they develop talent. And these are some of the benefits of purposeful leadership. Now, I'll stop for a minute. Any questions or any thoughts so far? Then why is purpose important? Little bit. Then I will help you. How do you define purpose? Yeah. I think Guneshwari, can you go on mute? Yeah. Okay. Any questions or any comments? Okay.
No, I think yeah, very, very well said in terms of I completely agree in terms of the magnet that you mentioned, right? I've seen my own story when I was starting my career to what kept me at a particular organization. And then when I grew into leadership positions, then, some of the aspects of being able to rehire people were around, sense of purpose and conviction on the purpose. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Rahul. And working with the purposeful leaders and team members is joy I have seen in my life. Today also, why Nathan, Ramesh, and Ravi Machani, who is another partner for us, amazing leader. And when the moment more and more we talk with such a people who have purpose in life, you feel really, really blessed to having such friends and team members. That's what Ramesh, Ravi, or Nathan, and myself, and our team, many people in the call, I don't want to call only few names, leave others, are making a huge difference to themselves and the community around that. The entire concept of community, we built it is to really because we want to give it back to the community which we belong to. Okay, then why purpose important? We already described, provides clarity
So,
and that.
so Sri,
Yeah,
this is
Vinu, go
Vinu
ahead.
here.
Hi, Vinu, go
No, I
ahead.
had one question probably. I mean, is it true to say that people with a similar purpose, it's easier to come together and form that community easier than different purposes coming together? Is there a analogy or is there a relationship between purpose and thing, and is that how organization purpose then gets defined?
Yeah, thanks, Vinu. We worked a lot in EY purpose and everything, but you are
Sreekanth
right.
and Vinu, I had the same question actually. Thanks for asking. Like, what does purpose looks like in a
Yeah.
bigger scale as a team, as an organization? So you can
Yeah.
answer both.
Yeah. So my experience is what GHRs is trying to do. It is a good segue to the other 5 P's we talk about: purpose, passion, partnership, platform, and portfolio. So if you one of the venture, what we are doing is getting people with a similar purpose come together so that their energy and synergy, they can achieve a lot together rather than separately. I'll tell you one of my purpose and passion is green initiatives. So I am very fond of planting green trees, especially Balani architecture, Balani plants and everything. So think of that's my passion. Another passion and purpose for me is giving back to community, say educating rural students or giving them employment. Take these 2 examples. If I can find another 100 people with a similar purpose and all 100 people come together, and you see the impact we can create into the society is much larger than the one person struggling here and there. It will not. That way, the GHRC's objective is bringing people with a similar purpose and find the synergy and exponentially contribute to the rather than linear. That is one thoughts. Second one is, all of us know the strength of a team is diversity of purpose also, not similarity sometime. So why also I'll talk in coming slides. If I have diverse purpose coming together and working, they bring diverse perspective to the team. That is also very powerful construct for a team, because we don't want, that's the concept of diversity and inclusion. We want people with a different purpose coming together and leverage points are utilized. But another big thing, people with a different purpose working together also, one of the DNA of all these people is they are very clear in life, isn't it? Whether my passion and purpose is green, your maybe providing clean water for people who are really struggling. But these are not complementary, but it's maybe very different. But one thing is, we have a purpose, and purposeful people are very easy to work with. They are not confused in life. Whenever they have a decision confusion, they go back into purpose, then they get the clarity. So there's not a single answer saying that, oh, people with a similar purpose should only work. People with a diverse purpose also can work. And it's very easy because they have clarity in life. And people with similar purpose coming together can create exponential value to the organization. That's my thought. I don't know. I'm not claiming authority on this topic, but I've done a lot of learning. I don't know if you guys agree or not, Vinu and Dave, or others. Yeah.
So Shri, Shri, see if I can just say one of the pages from the many books of life that you have taught us, right? And I think you said it right, where there's no single answer, but what is important is having purpose itself is going to create that exponential impact across. More importantly, not from what we achieve as goals, but more importantly, what we can become in life. And as you alluded to the process that you have adopted in asking what is your purpose to the leaders, I think a purposeful or a transformative leader can reduce the toxicity or enable a wonderful culture. So that itself is going to be taking the teams and the performances to a different level.
BSS, yeah, absolutely. You agree. People who have defined their purposes, they are always want to give it to others. So very easy to work with the people who want to think beyond themselves. One of the purpose statement I said, 80% of the purpose statement I have seen is it's over and beyond yourself. So it's very easy to work for such people who want to think beyond themselves. But I've seen a lot of toxic leaders only think about themselves because they don't have purpose. Even if their purpose, they have very narrow personal purpose. Very difficult to work with such people. Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, BSS. Ramesh, you had any comment?
No, we can go ahead. I think the time is
Yeah, okay.
11:20.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up quickly. So the next one is a case study. Those who have not seen the LinkedIn profile, or we are going to post this case study in our GHRC portal. This is a case study I've drafted based on my own experience. I really know as Sarah. The name is fictitious. Sarah is a very successful marketing executive, but she was not at all happy in life. She's thought something in missing, and she did a soul searching journey, and she really got an answer through that. And she really illustrated what do you call it as how do I give it back to others? And she found joy in giving back to others. So that's what she has done it in case study. I posted today morning a video also on Sarah's case study. And she defined her purpose, what do you call it, inspire and empower others to unlock their full potential and live authentically is her purpose. See, beautiful statement is inspire and empower others to unlock their full potential and live authentically. That's what she has done it in her statement of soul searching. Then what she did is she engaged in mentorship programs, motivational speaking, and writing to share her journey and insight to millions of people around her, especially students and young people. That's how she impacted it. Then let me go into the next segment called 5 Ps, and I'll give an
So you want
example.
to play that? You want to play that video?
Video. Yeah, I can
Sarah?
do that. Yeah, I can.
And happiness in life.
One minute. I think I jumped into this.
Sarah embarked on a soul-searching journey, exploring her passions, values, and aspirations. She spent time volunteering for various causes. Sarah, a young professional in her late 20s, found herself at a crossroads in life. Despite achieving success in her career as a marketing executive at a prestigious firm, she felt a deep sense of emptiness and lack of fulfillment. After much introspection, Sarah realized that she needed to discover her personal purpose to find true meaning and happiness in life. Sarah embarked on a soul-searching journey, exploring her passions, values, and aspirations. She spent time volunteering for various causes, traveling to new destinations, and engaging in introspective activities like journaling and meditation. Through these experiences, she gained clarity about what truly mattered to her and what she wanted to contribute to the world. After much reflection, Sarah defined her personal purpose to inspire and empower others to unlock their full potential and live authentically. She realized that her own struggles and growth journey could serve as a source of inspiration and guidance for others facing similar challenges. In her career, Sarah shifted her focus from chasing superficial success to creating meaningful connections with colleagues and clients, and mentoring junior staff to help them grow professionally. She dedicated time to mentorship programs and writing articles and blogs to share her insights and experiences. As Sarah aligned her actions with her personal purpose, she found deep satisfaction in making a positive impact on the lives of others and witnessing their transformation and growth. Sarah's journey illustrates the transformative power of discovering and living with personal purpose. By aligning her actions with her core values and aspirations, she not only found fulfillment and happiness, but also made a meaningful difference in the lives of others.
Excellent. So thanks, Ramesh, for reminding me this. So when I prepared 2 case studies, Sarah's, and I thought I will do a video. And I'll tell you, when we started forming GHRC, I always mentioned it is the community for the community and by the community. So we hired some few interns, lovely people who really working with us last 3 months. One of our intern, an engineering student, Pratik, who has done a phenomenal job in creating this kind of assets. So I don't know, Pratik, you are listening to this conversation. Thank you very much. Like Pratik, we had another 4 or 5 interest of time. I'm not able to call all the names. I'm also not very good in remembering all the names, so pardon me. So thank you very much, Pratik, for helping us with this video. Pratik, are you there?
He says thank you,
Yes, sir.
sir. His message.
Yeah, it's wonderful working with you, Pratik. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, let me move into 5 P's framework, which I was talking about it. The first and foremost thing is defining a purpose, what I am and what am I here to achieve in this planet or in this organization. The passion, the difference between an average performer and a good performer, a successful person in life is the passion. All of us have this almost similar experience in life, but what's differentiates is a passion. And G calls infectious passion. Infectious passion means you are passionate about something. A leader need to spread that passion to others. So it's an infectious passion. Is second one. Then partnership. We cannot do everything alone in life. We want people with a similar mindset, similar values, and similar beliefs. So if you want to realize your passion and purpose, be partner with the people. And GHRC is going to be an excellent community platform where we enable partnership for you with the different people. Then portfolio. Once you have passion, purpose, and partnership, you can build live portfolios. I'll show you how I built my live portfolio. And platforms are very important. GHRs is one platform. I've built another 4 or 5 platforms, which I would like to leverage with people with a similar passion to come together. So GHRC coined this term of purpose, passion, partnership, portfolio, and platform. We call 5 P's of our very existence. So first P we are talking today, we'll definitely talk on other 4 and build capabilities, resources, and research and benchmarking practices around all the 5. Then when you define purpose, this is what I learned when I defined my purpose. You need to ask 5 questions. Like Sarah, you can do a soul search. Soul search, you can do it by traveling, taking a break from your busy schedule, spending a week going back in your village, or traveling. Whatever you do, you can get some clarity in what you want to do in life. Or you can take a pen and paper, do a structured intervention. That's what we are recommending in our one-day conference, is helping you to answer these 5 questions. The first one is, who am I? The self-awareness, the alignment with the values, unique contribution, growth and fulfillment. I did it. Who am I? Today, I'm a father. I'm a father-in-law. I'm a son to my mom. I'm a member of GHRC. I lead along with Nathan Visara. I work in Machani Group as an entrepreneur in residence. I'm a neighbor. I'm a uncle. So all these roles I have, but I need to understand which role I like it, why I like it, why I don't like it. Once I do that clarity, who am I? My unique DNA, the distinctive natural ability, what I have. Once I understand it, the next question is, what do I do well? I perform many roles. What do I do well in that? It's a reflection of my purpose, isn't it? Certain things I do well because I get a lot of energy from that. Certain things I don't like it because I don't get energy from that. So that statement is so powerful. What do I do well? Strength and identification, alignment with the purpose, empowerment. Then once I know who am I, what I'm really get energy from, then for whom I am doing it, this all the things in my life. The connections and the impact, the purpose. For example, when I left DXC in 2019, I left to join a company called ANSYS in US as CHR and CMO. So I resigned. Then I went told my family I'm going back to US. My son was studying in Philadelphia. I said I'm going back to US. So my wife and daughter said, we left US, came back. I worked there 8 years prior to that for good. Why you want to go again? We thought we are going to make our life and career in India. I said, this is a very compelling offer. They are paying me very well. It's a CHR job of a $32 billion company. So my daughter said, what do you do with that money? I said, I'm doing it for you. I'll get you this. I'll get you that. Then she said, I don't want all these things. I want you to be with me. She was doing her MSW in Christ College at that time. You asked me to marry after my studies. You want me to get into a good job. You can't sit in US and do all these things. I want to every day to see you. That statement made me that I thought we do a lot of things for others because they want it. but we never ask them what they want from us. Not our money, not our fame. They want our time. They want our inspiration. They want our warmth. They want our touch. That's what they wanted. So answering who am I, what I do well, for whom I am doing it is so important. Once you answer that, they do they really want it? Like, my daughter said, she don't want that. I'm doing it for my daughter and family. Said, I don't want that. Then you change your course, then you do things which they really want it. Then you will see how do they change with what you do for them. I no regret of losing that big money in US, but I feel so happy. My daughter passed out of Loyola. She's now 4 years of experience, and she doing extremely well. She got married, find the right person to get married. So that is what life for us. That is what our purpose for me of impacting family. So these 5 questions is what we are going to help you when we do workshop. And in the next session, self-reflection activity, post-workshop, we'll send you some material. When we do, after this webinar, we'll do a workshop. We'll help you to really answer, who am I? Your self-portrait. What do I well? Your skill inventory. For whom I do it, your impact map. And third one is, do they really want it? Feedback and collection. How do they change with what we do? Impact assessment. And final compilation. And that's what the purpose is all about. It's a well-researched article. GHRC has put in our own thought process from our own experience and made a shape to it. So we will help you as a member to portrait yourself, find your skill inventory, make an impact map for you, collect the feedback for whom you are making an impact, and do an impact assessment. And finally, we will create a partnership and platform to realize your purpose. Then passion.
Sri Madhuri wants raised her hand.
Yes, please, Madhuri, go ahead. Sorry, I can't see it. Sorry, Madhuri.
Morning, Sri. Morning, everyone. Morning, Ramesh. So
Yeah.
I'm just building by the thing that you've said, the different roles that we play as an individual today. Then I think now different roles require us to adapt to different scenarios because each of them have different challenges and different opportunities that we come up with. But I think the underlying approach can be constant is what I feel, because now that essentially stems from the fundamental principles of being empathetic, having integrity, having a commitment to excellence. I mean, even if you are a father or if you are a person working in an organization, I think we all strive to that level of excelling in the role that we do. So I think those become the fundamentals for us to do any part of the role that we have. So regardless of the roles that we assume, I think a strong ethical background or maintaining that authenticity, providing a consistent approach in making decisions, the behavior that we elicit, and of course, I mean, we learn and we are not constant, right? We evolve as our age or our experiences or our shared experiences and life experience comes. So I think the essentials of growth, mindset, etc., remain constant. That is a bedrock on which every other role gets played.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to add if that made any sense to the point that you were
making. I fully, that's your identity. That's your DNA, isn't it? As I mentioned, distinct and natural ability that differentiate yourself from others. But when it comes to purpose, that is important. Equally important is why I'm asking the question, who am I? I play multiple roles, but I said I'm done. Now I want to focus on 1 or 2 roles, which you'll see my defining purpose. But I can't be good to everybody, or I can't dilute my time. I focus on everybody. I need to choose. And I choose that based on whom I'm doing that for, and do they really want it? How do they take it and change their life? Followed by these questions will define you, who am I and what do I well? The first 2 questions are about yourself. Next 3 questions are about others whom you impact. All the 3 are very important. That's what I learned in life. First 2 is all about yourself, your passion, your strength, your approach and everything. But if you are not clear for whom you are serving with that, you'll have a confusion, isn't it? Then you'll find significant people around you are not happy with you because you don't know who's your stakeholder. In purpose, when you define, I said, purpose is all about not yourself alone. It is all about people around you, plus yourself, of course. So I always say first 2 are yourself, next 3 are for whom you are doing it. That congruence, if we get it, I'm not telling Madhuri, it's not right. Your thinking is absolutely right. Our DNA determines who you are and how we can leverage it. Absolutely, that's right observation. But I'm telling it's beyond that. First two is yourself, and next three is for whom you are doing this, isn't it? So, and Ramesh will talk about his own stories, why he left a fabulous job at the age of 52, because he said, look, I'm catering a lot of people around me, but I don't have time to take care of myself. My health is getting bad. If I'm not doing well, my family get impacted. So that's very important for me. So he took a decision to take a break and focus on life very differently. Even I'm 52 now, I'm also done something very different, which I feel I need to do it. It's not working out for me. Not I'm getting a meaty salary, great title, global role. I said, it's no more inspiring me now. I need to do something very different. Yeah. Makes sense? Yeah. Okay. So GHRC is going to create a workshop where you can get a self-portrait, inventory, impact map, feedback collection, impact assessment, and next one will help you to passion your purpose. A purpose, when you say your purpose, the passion should differentiate you. When I was working, Shariar Wakil is one of my mentor. Some of you met him. When he say the word like passion, energy, he said you should get the passion. When you talk about the word passion, don't underestimate it. It's so powerful word. Energy, when you say you should be full of energy. So passion is a differentiator. Can you fuel your purpose with passion so that nothing can stop you? There will be naysayers in the world, but you need to really clear on what you want in your life. When I left my job in EY, my father-in-law, my mother, my wife, everybody said, why you want to get at this age a stressful job of starting something yourself? You are getting a very good salary, very good respect. Why you want to do that? I said, no, I'm very clear what I want to do it. Then now they understand where I'm going, what I'm trying to do. So that is the passion. Differentiate yourself from other fellow colleagues. In the step time, we are going to talk about how do you really sharpen your passion. And you may say passion is innate. I agree with you, but passion can be taught. Like Cotter, who has written a book on 8 steps in change management. When he written a first book called Sense of Urgency, he clearly articulated the urgency can be taught. And he gives some example of make people to walk fast. When they speak, let them throw their arms and body around them. So it shows that they have sense of urgency and passion. So passion, although it's innate, like an introvert and extrovert, but my experience is you can teach people to be passionate. And I've seen it, I've tried with my own son, and I've seen significant changes he has brought it in that. So identify your purpose, set clear goals, educate yourself, connect with minded people, practice regularly, reflect and adapt, find balance, stay positive. And in all this journey, passion is your friend. Don't lose it. Then passion exploration is what we are going to do it in one-day workshop. We are going to come with a unique way of teaching you how to identify your passion, how to explore, then how do you create daily journal on your passion, weekly reflect, and end of the month summary on what you're passionate, how you, again, GHRC is going to help you in that. Then partnership. Nobody can do it alone. As I mentioned, we want partners. When I decided to do something, I went to people like Ramesh, Nathan, Venkat Shastri, many people, and Achyutan, who is my good friend, which we have been talking about doing something together. Then some of the people in the call beyond that. And the response I got from all of them was phenomenal. And I said, I will do it alone. Nobody can do it alone. Building a community requires a community. We cannot do it alone. So partnerships are so important in realizing your purpose. That's the reason we encourage you to define purpose, write it in your LinkedIn, write it in your GHRC portal. This is my purpose. You've seen a lot of people start writing their purpose in Facebook and LinkedIn and GHRC kind of community platform so that people read it and, hey, I saw your purpose. It sounds very interesting. Can I know more about it? Can I partner with you? So that's very important, a partnership. Then GHRC also going to do a purpose partner campaign. We are going to come once we get a significant number of people and people are clear on this, we are going to do that campaign to encourage participants to apply insight from workshops, foster accountability, build network in GHRC platform. GHRC will be launching a campaign soon to post for a call for purpose partners. I can say that, hey, I'm doing this, I'll show you my purpose. I said, I'm looking for purpose partners. Those who want to come and join me, this is what I'm going to do. So we are going to create a purpose partnership program. We'll be launching soon. Wait for that. With that, once you have purpose, once you have enough passion, you have partners, you cannot do it alone. Next question is, how do I get this and build my portfolio? And this is one work we are doing it a lot in our platform. I've done significant work on helping people to define their career and life portfolio. It's more than a resume, living, evolving representation of professional life and personal life. And I will show to you with a meaningful example so that you can connect what I'm talking about it. So let me go into my own personal career profile and to give an example, how I practice. I'm not telling it's an ideal one, don't take me wrong. I always like to share personal stories, good or bad or ugly, so you can learn a lot and I can reflect a lot with sharing my journey and uh, thoughts with you. So I worked in these companies. First few years I worked in G and Toyota. I learned Lean, TQM, TPS. Then I went to US in CA. I was India CHRO. Then I become Global Senior Vice President. I did HRO, RPO, and SAP. Suresh Anubolu is in this call, and a couple of CA members are there. Very happy, fortunate to meet such wonderful people in my career. And I went to US 8 years. I came back and joined Britannia. There I become a CIO, not only CHRO. I did business growth and strategy. Then I joined CSC, Computer Science Corporation, as CHR, Global CHR and MD for India. And last 5 years, I was with EY. Then January end, I left. So when I looked at my career of Six Sigma, TQM, Lean, IT, HRO, M&A, I said I have God grace, got a lot of experience, network exposure. Then using this in when I was in EY, I crafted my purpose statement. My purpose statement is leaving a legacy in family, community I belong to, and organization I work for, and helping others to do so. So I have done reasonable legacy in family. Nobody can say I've done wonderful in family. My both kids are employed. My daughter is married. My niece and nephews, my sisters, my wife's side, everybody is doing well. Now I thought it's enough is enough community, and now I need to focus on community. That's the reason we called GHR's community. Now we want to give it back to community. Now I have larger family. You and your family is my family. How do we work together and continue to contribute to our family and community? And the organizations I worked, like G, Toyota, last one, EY. Now I'm working for Machani Group. How do I leave legacy in that organization, which is enduring? And how do I help others to do so? So in this statement, these are three passion I have. Those who know me, I have a passion for food. I start a restaurant. I have passion for green, which I mentioned. I have 2 farmhouses and I love green. And I have passion for antiques and artifacts. And some of you in this call continue to help me to collect my antiques and artifacts across the world. So using this passion, I build a platform. A restaurant is a platform. I always believe a lot can happen over a coffee. Whenever I get time and I go and sit there in restaurant, meet many number of people who worked in Toyota. I met, hey, Sri, are you Sri? I worked in Toyota. Do you remember? Then we spend a coffee. So a lot of people who are now meeting, I ask them to come to restaurant. We spend some time. It's an antique restaurant, a Vajram garden. Then a couple of things I established. Now, why I share with you? So I have built a platform. This is my passion. This is my purpose. Then please, I want partnership. I cannot do many things alone. In all this, my platforms, including GHRC, Visara, the some things what you see here, Vajram, Pakashala, I want partners. So if you are passionate about antiques, if you are passionate about green, if you are passionate about food, please come. Let's join hand and do something miracle in the space. Then my second career, last 3 months, I've been working with Machani as an entrepreneur in residence. When Ravi Machani tried to hire me 6 years back, I said, I'm not looking for a job. I'm very happy. Then I went to that, hey, now I'm looking for a life career. Then he said, look, come and join me. I have 9, 10 portfolios, beautiful portfolios. You bring your portfolios, I will also invest. Then all of us discussed. Now we are creating GHRC, Visara Digital, an AI platform for gig, and Visara Human Capital Services for HR consulting using AI. So if I put all this into my life and career portfolio, these bubbles look like this. The blue are my professional career in GE, Toyota, Britannia. I was a GCC leader, I was CHRO, I was CIO, I was a consultant and M&A leader. Blue are my professional. You'd see I moved from traditional HR to business roles, but kept HR with me. I said, that's my passion. I never leave HR. My bosses said, give HR to somebody, you go into business. I said, no, I can do plus, but I'll not do minus HR. Then in this journey, I cross leverage some of my skills, network, and passion to build. I was always a teacher, faculty member, trainer, coach, P&, P&L leader should be blue. Sorry, restaurant. I started antique. These are my personal passion. And when I was in EY, I took permission as a partner. You need to declare your investments and everything. So that's what we have done it in nurturing this. The last one is I'm starting my second career. That yellow are my second career. So if I put this together, this is my portfolio. I built it over life. Like financial portfolio, one should develop your personal and professional portfolio. This portfolio will enable you to identify adjacency skills, your network, leveraging your network, leveraging your passion. And how do you do that? It need not be as complex as this. It can be few green and few blue, or somebody may not have the yellow, or you may do yellow after you retire at the age of 60 or 65, whatever it may be. The whole message here is how do you build your portfolio of life and career after you get clarity on your purpose and passion and partnership and platforms, then you build your portfolio. So GHRC is a platform to build your life and career portfolio. We help you to identify your purpose, passion. We give you partnership. We give you platform to build your portfolio. We are going to launch a separate program called Building Your Career and Life Portfolio. And we are also using some AI where you can take help of identifying your purpose and passion, as well as a partnership and building your portfolio. So next few slides, we'll talk later. This is all about how do you build a portfolio of your career, and how can GHRC help you. The last one is platform. As I mentioned, we require platforms to leverage our partnership and build a portfolio. And we believe GHRC can be an excellent platform for all of us to define our purpose, sharpen your passion, build our network in terms of partnership, and help us to build a career and life portfolio. So GHRC is a platform we are offering to our members, and we require a lot of collaborative efforts to create content. And we are also going to launch very soon GHRC Purpose Connection Hub, which is, it can be AI-enabled in future, but since the product, whenever I commit anything, I know Ramesh cautioned me, Sri, cannot do everything together immediately. We have a multi-generation product plan. It's a platform plan. We want to best-in-class technology, best-in-class partners to build this platform. Any one of you we are looking for program managers to build some of the functionality. So anybody want to volunteer, please write to Shubha or Ramesh. We will want your expertise in building platform. We are creating a purpose connection hub where we get monthly themes like food or green or whatever it may be, and get this community to share their purpose and passion and their connections around this so that we can leverage each other. Then a second case study I think put in yesterday morning in LinkedIn. This is a case study of JVS. My friend Pradeep did not get time to make it. We'll definitely make a video of this and post it in our site. The same construct, JVS seasoned software engineer, had spent years achieving professional success in tech company. Despite this, he was plugged by a sense of dissatisfaction, feeling disconnected from the deeper sense of fulfillment in life. How did he went about identifying his journey? And at the end, what he has done is he created a portfolio to help others who are going through similar situation and help them to really realize their passion and purpose. It's a very interesting case study. And to be very frank, both case studies are real. I've come across these Xavier and Sarah in my life, and they're doing an amazing work. And I'm very sure you'll have similar such case studies. Another thing Ramesh and myself and Nathan talking about is publishing case studies. After some time, we want real case studies from our community, documented. We want to do a lot of research, how people went on this. And our aspiration GHRs is we want to be #1 HR research firm in the world. Next generation innovation in HR should happen from India. Next generation innovation in people practices should happen from India. From this community, it should come. So we are going to do a lot of research, then call for action. I know we are close to the closing hours, charting the course of purposeful life and transformative leadership. We are asking you a certain call for action. Again, it's not a marketing event. One way it is, but it's not purely that. Join GHRC community. And we want not only joining for the sake of it, be an active member of the community. It is the community for the community, by the community. We are going to do a lot of projects. We want PhD students, we want MBA students, we want practicing leaders, we want retired HR professionals who are aspiring CHROs, aspiring business leaders, functional leaders, startup people, new vendors in HR come together. And we have a lot of projects around purpose and building portfolio. And we want to engage each one of and share our lessons learned, commit to continuous learning, and schedule regular reviews with us. What you want to see, we are going to do regular reviews with you who are going to help us mentor others and document your journey. And once we document your journey, it can be inspiration for many, many people. I documented my journey. I'm not telling it's a great journey. There's no great or ugly or bad or good. Journey is a journey. Every journey have a learning point. Every journey have a reflection. Every journey is an inspiration to others and you. So that's what we documented it. And in this slide, you'll find our site. You can scan it and join us. More important, we are a unique platform where we help you to build signature profile, help you to define your purpose, accelerate your passion, build partnership, give platforms to build your career and life portfolios. That's what Ramesh I had. Any questions or any
Sarah,
comments?
a
Very
young
happy.
professional in her late
Sorry.
20s, found herself at a crossroads in life.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So I think we have 5 minutes at least.
Yeah.
8-9 minutes. We'll open for any questions. Then we'll share all the material, post it in this case studies and tools and everything.
So this webinar will be recorded and
Yeah.
published on the Global HR Committee portal.
Yeah. So any other thoughts, Madhuri? Thanks for coming on video. Debeshi and others. I think we are around 34 people. Thanks for joining. Yeah.
I missed the initial part of the session because I had a couple of things to close. So are
Okay.
we looking for any specific dates for the program that you were
Yeah,
mentioning?
we'll publish. What we are doing
It'll
we
be
are
likely in June.
calendar.
June.
Most likely it'll be in June. Early June, we'll be having the workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll publish it. We are going to publish all our activities and calendar. Again, I'll reinforce it. Yesterday, Ramesh and myself, it's not, you don't want to see only Ramesh, me and Nathan in these videos. It will be boring after some time. Although we can talk on any topic at least 1 hour. But we want new faces, new perspectives, new experiences. So please volunteer. If you have any topic on the same thing or a new topic, please bring it to Ramesh and we really leverage you. It's your community. Yeah.
I think, Sri, the first volunteer of next week is Debishish is going to talk about coaching.
Oh, very
Maybe
good. Excellent. Look forward.
she's the speaker for next Saturday.
Excellent. Thank you.
Nice.
Me and my co-speaker. So we're having the international coaching week coming up.
Excellent.
And on that occasion, I would like to talk about exciting stuff on. A bit of it is going to be how career as a coach, as a credentialed coach, can be a second career or a parallel career, being an internal coach, external coach. What's happening right now across the world? It's an exciting space. So yeah, that's what's
Absolutely.
happening.
When you get time, let's also spend. We are also looking for coaching for happiness, coaching for life, coaching for defining purpose coaches and everything. But coaches can focus on any dimensions of this for performance, for career, for life. So definitely, let's do. We are also creating a coaching roundtable. Within GHRC, we are creating expertise like talent supply chain, workforce analytics, high performing team, HR digital technology, data science. So we are going to launch a coaching roundtable. Maybe we can lead that for us for a year. Get people who are aspiring to become coaches. They can join that roundtable.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love to do that. So, I'm part of the ICF, team, and I just had a call with the global team yesterday. India is during COVID has kind of grown 4 times. The need for people to be coached is increasing manifold, and the roadmap is not clear. And this is the time we can build it. So I think I'm in the right place with the GHRC platform on
Absolutely.
people who need it and get happy to share, demystify it, make it simple. So
And
that
we'll make a
everyone
roundtable.
can
We want
use it.
like-minded people come. We do training programs,
Absolutely. Yeah,
certifications,
would
do
love to do
research
that.
on coaching,
Right. But
tools.
for today's session, Sreekanth, I loved it. And
Yeah.
although it's a topic which, I delve on personally, but there's some of the books which I haven't read. So I'm a voracious reader. It would be great if you can also share the list of the books that you mentioned, or maybe, in future, if you can keep that at the end of these slides. So I'm sure there are a lot of people who would love to,
We'll send it, and we have a good ebook and also physical book where Ramesh and myself and team Nathan works is my backyard. We have a library there.
Library.
Yeah, we have a library also. So we want PhD students to come and do research with us on a contemporary topic. And many of the session on purpose we are going to do in our place where people, the ambience is very different. You have garden, you have gazebos, you are in between artifacts. It will be lovely experience. Yeah.
Anything in
Since it's a
Hyderabad?
global platform, we can also have something like, digital. I'm from Gurgaon. There might be people across.
Absolutely,
I'm
we'll
from
do that.
Hyderabad and I'm so unhappy.
No, we'll do that.
I'm from
We'll do
Hyderabad. I
in
was not
every
happy
place.
that time.
We'll do
No,
in
I was
every
so
place.
unhappy that I couldn't be there at the inauguration at the Tea Hub because I was just very close to the place, and I just was like, oh, how did I miss this opportunity?
Now, Tea Hub,
to be
since you
there
brought the Tea Hub,
when Nathan was here too,
Tea Hub is going to be our partner. Yesterday we spoke to Tea Hub. So all events in Hyderabad will be, and we are also doing some strategic alliance with the Tea Hub. We'll announce it soon. Yeah.
See, most of Madhuri, just somebody asked me, when do these programs happen? Every Saturday, 10:30, we're going to have a webinar. And all these programs will be hybrid. Some of the physical programs which we plan to do will also be hybrid. Depending on, of course, the number of participants and the audience available, we can do it in other cities also because, it involves logistics and costs. But if we have enough audience available in Hyderabad or Bombay or Delhi, we will be more than happy to do it physically in other places also. But some of the workshops which we are planning, the first one being analytics, the second one on purpose, will be on a hybrid mode. People living in Bangalore or anybody can come physically to our GHRC Experience Center and experience our ambience and the physical place. But we'll also do it via Zoom for the benefit of members who are not able to attend physically also.
And also going back into Ramesh, we officially inaugurated Hyderabad chapter. We are going to create a lot of physical activity there. But then next we are inaugurating in Mangalore. We already a lot of volunteers. Then we are starting in NCR. So Debashish will come there and you can be one of the senior leader in that area. Then we are doing in Chennai, Mumbai, Calcutta. Once we finish India, we are going to start in Middle East, America, Manila. It's a global forum. Then you'll find as we grow, people from different culture, different experience coming together. So our aspiration is a global platform. It's not a Bangalore platform. And G is not for Gurgaon also. So it's a global. Yeah.
Sri, hi, Lekha here. Sorry, I'm not coming on video, but I wanted to ask you a question. When you were talking about purpose, sometimes it is you're caught in a dilemma between things that give you happiness and where you are adding a lot of value to others, which don't actually give you that much of satisfaction yourself. But yeah, the happiness in the others does count. So do you find yourself in that dilemma sometimes of doing what you love to do for yourself, but at the same time making others happy?
I think it's a great question. Thanks for asking it. That's the reason I said the charity begins at home. My personal view, I don't want to be politically right here. I want to be an authentic leader. So I think if you can't take care of your own happiness, your own self, you can't take care of others. That's a full stop. Then the dilemma comes here, which I also took a call. How long you want to keep yourself happy? How happier and happier and happier you want to be? That's a call. It's a personal call. Some people, they want to be happy all the time. They want to happier and happier. They accumulate wealth, accumulate everything, but they never give to others and share. But some people say that I want a one meal, but I want to serve a person who doesn't have a single meal. I sacrifice my 2 meals. I've seen such people in life, not joking. Some people said, I have a 2 meals, but I'm ready to sacrifice that another meal for another person. Some people want every 2 hours, I want a meal. But then that person never find time and energy to make others happy. So how happy you want to be is a personal decision. You take it, isn't it? I've seen people who never happy. They have everything in life. Still, they are not happy. And some people say that I'm happy with one meal, but I want to give it back to society around you. So how much is me is a personal call. I don't want to be. So some people say, I made enough. Now I want to give it back to others. Wonderful people are there. Nothing wrong in that. I don't know how many of you know Egon Center, Gopal Iyer.
Yeah.
Gopal took a decision to retire early. He mobilized very senior people and pledged 50% of their life earnings. They will give it back to society. And Gopal is not talking about few dollars and a few rupees.
Wow.
He's already made it enough. And his retirement party was in Leela Palace. He invited me. Still, we stay as good friends. And he announced, and he got like-minded people to mobilize and give it back to. There are partners, senior partners in similar firm or same firm. After retirement, also they want to work another 5 years and make money. They don't want to give it back to others. So how much is enough is your personal choice, which I don't want to comment. But all of us need to start thinking after some time. It's not only my happy, I need to keep others also happy. That's so.
Yeah, so I think you're very right. There's a trade-off that one needs to do and a personal choice of what really counts in your own sense of purpose. Thank you so much, Sri. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, we are on the top of the hour. Saturday. Sacrificing a Saturday is not easy. Many of the women in this call, I know that's the time you keep aside for many of the family and other things. So we really appreciate your time taken and look forward working with you, creating one of the best community platform in the world. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ramesh, for leading this.
Thank you very much.
Talk to you soon. Yeah.
Thank you to all who have participated, and we encourage all of you all to consider registering yourself and becoming a member of the Global HR community. Thank you so much.